Today, we are going to take a posture of peace by delighting in our learning. Posture is a short, audible fist bump to remind you God is with you in everything. Together, we're going to be emboldened to take a daily posture of perfect peace. Y'all, guess what? Today is Posture's 100th episode. What? 100 episodes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew it was coming, right? But I feel like it snuck up on me. I feel like I came ill-prepared today. I feel like I need ice cream and I need to throw confetti at you and there needs to be balloons everywhere. Like, we need to throw a party to celebrate 100 episodes. Here's what I want you to know today. I am so thankful for you. I am so thankful for this posture community. Thank you for watching, listening, following, engaging with posture. It is such a joy. And I hope that you've enjoyed, as much as I have, our focusing on joy this week. Here's what I've absolutely loved, not just from this week, but really from all the time that posture has been around. I love reading your comments and picking up on the delight you have in learning more about the truth. That delight, that joy of learning is so kingdom. Our learning and development with God should always be delightful, never dreadful. I used to carry this subtle dread about my walk with God, my growing in God, because I had adopted the world's way of learning, and so I always felt behind. But as people of the kingdom, we must recognize we are in this world, but we are not of it. Everything about our lives is totally different, including our learning and development. Maybe you resonate with that feeling that I had. Like, do you ever feel like you just can't escape the information overload in this fast-paced, low-grace world? In this world, often our learning process can feel swift and harsh. There's deadlines and tests and grades and competition. And of course, thanks to social media, the 24-hour news, the internet, there's this information overload that sets a tone. That's like, why don't you know this already? You should already know this. Look, I know you only found out this information like 3 minutes ago on social media posts, but you must make your own statement and post now. All of us come into the kingdom with ideas and experiences from the world about how learning and growth is supposed to happen. Education systems, home environments, workplaces, they've all given us a framework for development that is often different than how God actually desires to walk with us. Even religion has taken learning that was meant to be joyful and buried it under striving to earn God's affection and approval. It uses shame and fear and judgment to merit what God has freely given us. But here's the good news. God is constantly faithful to his primary purpose, Genesis 1:26, to make us in his image and likeness. You were created to think the way God thinks, to see yourself and the world around you as he sees it, and to respond as Jesus would in any life situation. Your transformation into the image of God is his passion and his absolute delight. So the question is your process of development as delightful for you as it is for God? Discovering the way that God walks with us through relational learning has transformed me. It has moved me from being this Christian who was rushing through spiritual disciplines in order to level up with God into a kingdom-minded, beloved daughter who is living a peace-filled lifestyle of delighting in God's revelation and truth. The Father adores your learning process. Jesus paid the price gladly so that it could be done properly. And the Holy Spirit, who is your helper, he loves working with you to ensure that you break out of the old dead you completely into the new true you in Jesus. Today, allow their joy to become your strength. Now, This 100th episode wraps up season 2 of Posture. Season 3 will be premiering on Monday, August 3rd, 3 on 3. But we can still hang out next week. Next week, I will be co-hosting a 3-day challenge on Facebook with my friend and mentor, Graham Cook. And together, we will be exploring this powerful partnership of love and learning that I talked about today. This partnership of love and learning has made every process of our development with God relational, living, and light. And Graham and I, we are ready to share that joy with you. So think of this 3-day challenge as a live mentorship experience. There will be teaching and discussion and Q&A, and there'll be activation guides that you can download and process with God. Graham's going to be sharing a prophetic word, which is always amazing. And what's so cool is that it's all done in this community of kingdom-minded people from all over the world who are leaning in together into the truth for such a time as this. I don't know if I've ever experienced something like it before. We would love for you to join us. I'm going to put the link to join in the description of this episode that has all the details and how you can register. I hope to see you next week. The promise of perfect peace is found in Isaiah 26:3. In Hebrew, it is shalom, shalom, meaning complete wholeness, nothing missing, nothing broken. This is who you are in Jesus, because of Jesus. You are a living testimony of Jesus' ultimate win. With every step you take today, you're putting Jesus' victory on display and Satan's defeat on replay.